NRIs coming back to India and receiving such highest honor award. This is a proud moment. How do you express your proud moment right now? And receiving award from Her Excellency President Draupadi Murmu.
That's what I would like to say. I'm very honored, firstly, that India doesn't forget its children who are settled all over the world. India always remains our motherland. Wherever else we go, India is always in our hearts. And I was extremely honored to receive it from a lady president because I believe in women power. Nothing is impossible. We can move worlds to get things done. If it is with our children, whether it's with our families or with our occupation.
That's certainly great, ma'am. When we talk about the business and community welfare for which you have received the award, the focus is on what and what were your inputs when if we talk about the company?
Well, let me tell you firstly that mine is University of Life. I got married at 16 and a half.
Oh.
And but today I could sell you a white horse. It started with me sailing with my husband, who used to be a captain in the Merchant Marine, Reena Pushkarna. And nobody wanted to be my friend on board the ships. So the cooks became my friends, and that's how my love for cooking and my love for Indian cuisine started. And when the children came along, we decided on one of our voyages to come to Israel, and we settled in Israel, which was actually always my mother's dream as well, because she's from Baghdadi, Iraqi origin, and my father's Sikh Punjabi. So that's really two brains coming together. But introducing Indian food to Israel 40 years ago was a very big task. Israelis did not touch Indian food with a pole. They asked me how come I speak such good English and if I've fallen from the sky with my spices. But hard work and determination and not giving up and having my family around me helped me succeed. So today I have a chain, and my dream came true when I was chosen to cook for both the Prime Ministers, Prime Minister Modi ji and Prime Minister Bibi Netanyahu. And at that very dinner in their house, Prime Minister Netanyahu mentioned to Modi ji that he will let him on to a secret, that 25 years ago his first date was in my restaurant in Tandoori, Tel Aviv.
Oh, that's interesting.
And the date was so successful that this is his wife, Sara, and they have two beautiful children. And he thought, why not invite Reena to create the same magic again with India and with Prime Minister Modi ji. So his evening, the two Prime Ministers meeting, discussing, built up such a great friendship. And more than politics, it was from the heart to the stomach.
Certainly, and such a curious and interesting story, ma'am. That is something very interesting. So, when we talk about Indian food in Israel and we being more spicy and masaledar and chatpate tikedar, how is this that this particular food is somewhere portrayed there in Israel? And while you have already served the two prime ministers, the two heads of the state, what is it and what is the favorite thing that they liked and loved?
Well, as far as Israelis are concerned, I say a whole generation grew up on my chicken tikka. But they've moved a step further today with tikka masala. So they like everything in a sauce today. Whereas Modi ji was concerned, his love and his pride for India makes us all Indians proud. Proud of being Indians. And I think that is a stature that he put every Indian, small or big, on all over the world, which we should never forget. His was plain khichdi, but everybody asked me, how come your Prime Minister has come to visit another state and he still sticks to his own cuisine? And that's the beauty of being Indian by heart and by soul. So I have to thank both Prime Ministers for this award today, and also thanking the President of India, a great lady, who has, I think, achieved her dream, and me getting this award today from Lady President from India is a great achievement. So it's a lot of power to women, small or big. Doesn't matter if you don't if you're from a middle class family or if you cannot afford, I think live your dream, go through your journey, and don't give up ever in life.
One thing, what was the favorite of Prime Minister from Israel?
Chicken tikka masala.
The same one.
I
that
came
he
with him 2 years ago. I was his guest on when he visited India,
Yeah.
and I witnessed the chemistry amongst them. And every time I was passing by, even I was there as an official delegate of his delegation. But he'd want me to explain to the chefs or to the restaurant how he likes his food, what he likes. And I think that's also being very fortunate for somebody so big, appreciating another culture, another food. So it's not politics. It breaks down to love amongst countries and diplomacy amongst countries.
That's
Thank
something
you
very
so much.
interesting. Thank you so much, ma'am. And once again, congratulations. So, we just heard something very interesting out there on plate. The Indian food over there, Israeli, and over here is Pushkarna, ma'am, over here, who has fed the two prime ministers, Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Mr. Netanyahu, the prime minister over there in Israel, and serving the best from her hands. And as she says, that's a connection, not about the politics, but from heart to stomach. But for journalist Sumit Kumar, I'm Urvashi Kona from Indore, reporting for the New India.